This is the. I thought this was interesting. I thought this was interesting. Hopefully, you guys will like this one. Yo, Skull. Thank you. Yo, Terminator. All right. I think you guys will like this. I think you guys will like this. This is a bit sad in my opinion, but let's check this out.
Hey, I need y'all to let me know if I'm tripping about something, right? Break.
I'll say this: no good man should want that. Uh, I don't think no good man should want that.
You down, young. So I've been talking to this young woman. I've been dating her for a while, right? So me, I'm a gentleman. I like to court women appropriately, and I thought she was a stand-up woman. She's a single mother of 2 kids. She's a great mom. So when I can help, I help. I ain't broke. I got my own business. I work a good job. So, I used to send her, $130 to get her nails done. I send her lunch money, $20, $30 every other day. I mean, y'all do the math. That should add up. And I even would buy her roses like every week. I would buy her some roses to put in her vase to cut them up. This is some white roses. I buy her roses. I mean, these are about $25, $30 too. But I always bought her flowers because I believe in buying a woman flowers. I believe that's to show my gratitude to the woman that I'm adoring. I took her to the H in Orlando 2 weekends ago. We always go to a hookah bar or something. We went on a lot of, different dates, always paid the tab, never asked her to pay for anything. We went to this steakhouse 2 weeks ago. The tab was $300. And I bought her flowers. Never asked her for anything. Never said you had to do nothing for me. That's just out of the kindness of my heart, right? And then it was a hurricane. Hell, I brought the whole house snacks and shit. Bought her kids snacks. They ate all my Hershey bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never say nothing about it because I know I'm dating a mother of 2 kids. I know she has kids. So I have to accept her and her kids. So guess what? I did that. So yesterday we go on a date to see Smile too. So I told her.
This is a 4-minute video, so excuse me if I stop every so often. But this is the problem. This is the problem with a lot of men. I think with a lot of good men as well. This is a problem with a lot of good men where they are constantly putting in so much effort in relationships. Women will see that this man is just there to be used. If you don't set boundaries in the beginning, if you don't set boundaries, if you don't make it clear that I'm giving, I'm going to treat you well, but I better be getting return. I better be getting return in my investment. This better be not just a one-way street. Because this is the thing where men like this, you'll see, constantly give and give and give. He will only create. This is the thing where this is what I personally do, right? What I personally do. What I've done in like past datings and stuff like that. I will treat women well, but I will be very cautious not creating a princess. I will be very cautious in not creating a princess. Yo, Mystic, thank you for stopping by. I will be very cautious in not creating a spoiled princess because men don't realize that. I understand it, and I've been there. I've done that. Really treating a woman well, a lot of times, and nowadays, treating a woman like you're a gentleman, spoiling her, treating her like a princess, all that shit. I've been there. I've done that. I agree. The problem is modern day women, they become spoiled. They become expectant. They become entitled. They will treat you like shit. They will expect shit from you. But what they give you is just shit. That's the thing. They'll be expecting of you. What they give back to you is just crap. This is the thing where a lot of men got to set boundaries. I get it. Us as men want to treat women well. Want to treat women like queens, like princesses. Spoil the shit out of them. But this is the problem with a lot of women nowadays. They will become entitled. They will think that they deserve it. And in return, they give you nothing. Maybe they give you your body, but let's say this. She's a single mom. She's given her body to plenty of other men. So really, Is that all that special?
Like, if I'm gonna see you, I gotta see you during the week because I got a really busy week. I'm a football coach. I coach high school kids, so Fridays are busy for me. In the weekend, I'd be tired, man. So this weekend, I got a couple photo shoots because I got my own photography business. So we go to the movies, buy the tickets. So I tell her, I'm like, babe, can you give me a bucket of popcorn? She like, yeah. So mind you, now I was joking, but I was serious. So she give me the bucket of popcorn, and she buy it. Cool. So we watch the movie. We're going home. I'm peeping her energy. Her energy is, she just a little. It's just she's aggravated, but she ain't saying nothing. So I'm like, okay, she'll probably tell me later. She probably didn't like the movie. So I'm driving home, and so she basically was saying, hey, I wanted, I had a good night with you. I enjoyed you because we always have a good time together. I'm a vibe. But she was like, basically, she wanted to address some things. She was basically saying if you wanted me to come out of my pocket, you could have let me know. But you begged me to go to the movies, so I thought you were gonna pay for everything. And if you know what I'm saying, if I knew I had to come out of my pockets, I would have never came, right?
Begged her to go to the movies. This is a thing where women make it seem like, especially single mothers. This is the thing where a lot of men gotta realize what are the drawbacks. What are the red flags of dating a single mom? In a single mom's eyes, single mom's mind, it is a chore. It is a chore to go out with you. It is a chore to go out with you. A single mom's mindset, it is a chore to go out with a man. He's begging for it. I'm not interested. I didn't want to go out on a date with you, but I'm going out because you begged me to. You begged me to. Like, I didn't want to go out. I could just stayed home. Because it's not like I want to see you. Even though, you've taken me on expensive dates. You've treated my kids. You treated me. All that shit. I didn't want to see you. You only begged me. That's why I went to see you. That's why I went out tonight. Because you begged me. Not because I want to see you. This is a thing where a lot of men gotta realize when you're dating single moms, you are at the end of her priority list. It'll be like her kids, her job, her mom, her probably not her dad because she probably doesn't have one. Her friends, her bills, her dog, her cat, her goldfish. I don't know, like fucking going shopping. Like you can name it all this shit, and then you at the end of her priority list. That is what dating a single mom is like. She could give a shit about you. She could give a shit about you because you are at the end of her priority list. Everything else is above you. That's the thing. That is what it's like dating a single mom. You are not a priority. When you want to see her, right, you have to pay for her attention. You have to beg for her attention. She won't want to see you. How could you, as a man, have the audacity to ask her to pay for a box of popcorn? How dare you? How dare you? Even though you paid you paid hundreds for dates before, you've given money for getting her nails done, her hair done, you're giving money for her kids, all this shit. How dare you now ask a woman, a single mom, strong, independent single mom, to buy you a box of popcorn? How dare you? You're not a real man.
So like I'm driving, and I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, bruh, I don't hold nothing over people, but at this time, I'm like, bruh, everything that I did, after I just spent $300 on you in a steakhouse, you can't buy me a bucket of popcorn for $15? I'm like, that's the most ungrateful shit I've ever seen in my life. First of all, we weren't even together. We're dating, or was dating. Like, bro, I ain't half of the shit. I ain't have to do.
You weren't even together. This is the problem with a lot of men. You were just dating. You spent $300 in the steakhouse. You send her money for her hairs and nails. You pay stuff for her kids. And you're just dating. You're not in a relationship. This is the thing where this is the problem with a lot of men who don't have any real self-respect in themselves, who don't have boundaries. Because you set that shit straight up. This is right here, and I give this man. He's a supposed. I mean, what I just hear, right? This video alone, he's a good man. He sounds like a good man, wanting to treat a woman right. But this is the problem. This is what turns good men into men that do 50-50. Yo, Resurrect. Thank you for stopping by. This is what turns good men into doing 50-50 dates, doing walking dates, doing low investment dates, coffee dates. This is what have made men do low investment dates. Because here's the thing, that money he spent on this woman, that now she's gone, that money's gone, he could have invested in himself. He could have, like Whiskey definitely agrees and say, yo, Alvy, thank you for stopping by, bro. He could invest that into the stocks, into savings, into invest into homes, whatever. Build himself up. And have that money for the right woman. But no, he's wasting that money on women that don't deserve it.
Shit, I ain't gotta buy you flowers. I ain't gotta pay for your nails. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. I ain't gotta get your kids shit. I don't gotta do that. So I'm like, that shit.
Exactly. Very much. So he just paid to validate her. He just paid for what? Her nails. He subsidized her life. He made her feel great in turn to make him feel shitty. Because he can do all this shit for her. And then she will in turn complain that she bought him a box of popcorn.
Pissed me off when I seen.
And this is exactly why. This is exactly why I said women's jobs, women's careers, women's money, women being an adult means fucking nothing to a man. It means nothing. Why did I say women's bodies, women's youth, women's femininity? Those are the only thing that means anything to a man. Why? Because that's the only thing men get from women. Women will gladly, easily give you their bodies if you paid all that shit. They'll give you your body. But fuck if she gives you, gives you enough money for a box of popcorn. Hell with that shit. She will complain about that shit. But she'll probably give him her body. But hell, box of popcorn? Hell, that's too expensive. So this is why I said, these are examples of why I've said countless times before. Women's jobs, their careers, their money, their bank account, their accomplishments means nothing to a man. It's not because men don't want to share in women's wealth or whatever. It's because men don't benefit. Men do not benefit from women's money, women's accomplishments, women's careers, women's jobs. Men do not benefit from it. So, if men get nothing from it, why would men give a shit about it? Now, it's probably nice to talk about your accomplishments, talk about your career, but it means really nothing. It doesn't make you more attractive. It doesn't make him want to be with you more because you're a lawyer, because you're a doctor, because you're a gold medal gymnast. It means nothing. Because you make 6 figures, great. It means nothing because even buying a box of popcorn, you would complain about.
So basically, I just texted back. I sent her money back for the popcorn. I sent her $5 extra. Hell. And I basically was telling her, like, you ain't got to never worry about me again. Like, I ain't with that ungrateful shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool nigga. I don't really trip much. But one thing I can't stand is an ungrateful ass female. So I sent her money back, and I told her, I hope you and your boys have a blessed life. You ain't never got to worry about me again. So she basically then continued to go on and say, how was she ungrateful because I invited her out.
You could have told me told me that before I even came out of my house. But whatever. I mean, why would, it's like, what? This is a thing where women don't value men. It's like, why would you care? Did you not even like this man? She didn't. This is a thing where men need to realize they don't even like you. They wouldn't even buy you a box of popcorn. They don't even like you. So really, you spending $300 taking it out to an expensive restaurant, you paying for her hair, her nails, you treating her kids, means what? They don't even like you. They hate you so much, they wouldn't even buy you a box of popcorn. So you wonder why men rather take you on a coffee date, take you on a walking date, to see if you even like him.
And I expected her to pay, like, bro, I paid for the tickets, bro. You paid for a box of popcorn for $15, bro. Like, if after all the thousands of dollars I spent, if I ain't worth $15, then I don't know how that's not ungrateful. Like, that's crazy as fuck, man. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Hey,
He's tripping because he was stupid enough to spend thousands of dollars on her. This is why men are improving. Men are improving their vetting skills. This is why men take women on low investment dates. They take women on coffee dates, walking dates, ice cream dates, restaurants that don't cost a lot. This is why. You are out thousands of dollars for what? I hope to God he got to tap it. I hope to God he at least got sex from her. Because if he didn't get sex from her, this man is beyond idiot. I'm sorry. As nice of a man he is, if he spent $1,000 on her and he didn't even get to tap her body, he's beyond an idiot. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I thought this was an interesting story. I feel bad for him, but this right here is why men change. Shit like this right here. Shit like this is why men change. Shit like this is why men are cautious of dating single moms. And women don't even realize it. Women don't realize the shit they are doing to good men. Here's a man that will take care of a woman, spend $1,000 to court her. She couldn't even buy him a box of popcorn. And you wonder why men change. You wonder why. Because here's the thing. Single moms should be treating men that treat them good like fucking kings. That's the problem with single moms. You have decreased in value drastically. And yet you're still so entitled. You're still so entitled. You can't even recognize a good man and treat him right. You can't even recognize a good man and treat him right. So you wonder why you constantly get the shitty ass men. I honestly believe every single fucking woman has dealt with a good man and she has treated him like shit. I honestly believe every single fucking woman has been in a relationship, has put a man in the friend zone, has dealt with, have gone on a date with a good man, and she treated him like shit. So what does that say? That don't mean that you will constantly deserve a good man. So, fuck that shit. What do you guys think?